Yeah. Say, bruh. It's the podcast.
Say, bruh.
What's up? It's Hot Boy Troy. We got C.U.D.I.E and Jazz, and this is the Say Bruh Podcast, episode 29.
29.
Woo.
Yup.
Almost 30. I'm just kidding.
Almost to the big 3-0.
That's crazy.
Wait. Speaking of 3-0, this guy about to have a birthday, huh? On Sunday.
About to be 29.
Hey, on Resurrection Sunday, on Easter. You ain't about to be no 29. How old are you going to be?
29.
Nah, what you going to be, Scottie Pippen or what?
Scottie Pippen. Bro, you ain't never supposed to ask a gentleman their age.
Get the hell out of here.
Who said you were a
Go
gentleman?
on, Craig.
Yeah, my birthday tomorrow.
How old?
Young, bruh. Forever young.
How young then?
Don't you worry about it, bro. Come on. Let's move on.
No, I'm curious. Come on, man. Let the people know. It's okay.
What the people need to know is my Cash App. $, Dorian Castro. Hit me up.
I think
Send them birthday gifts.
only if he releases age at the end of the podcast, then you can send them a Cash App. But yeah, man, it's we here and we, just chilling, posted up,
Yeah.
laying on up like a big dog's supposed to.
Damn, yeah. I mean, felt good to throw on some jeans and stuff just for this.
That's right.
Because I've been in sweats this whole damn break.
It's like you've been
Quarantine.
moving from your bed
To the
to the
couch.
couch to the kitchen, refrigerator, a bunch of times. Maybe back to the bed, maybe back to the couch. Do my sleep schedule all over the place.
Right? I cannot fall asleep or wake up at a decent time. I'm just like, gosh darn it. Which I have our morning meetings too, and I still can't get to a normal
Yeah,
schedule.
man, I've been going to sleep super late. It's crazy.
We was riding our bikes the other day, and you had mentioned a story that possibly had happened to you when you was a youngin', and this is when we came up with the idea of maybe let's mention
some stories.
some childhood stories.
Yeah, I mean, since we don't have much to talk about, like ain't nothing really going on. There's no events going on or whatever. So, yeah, well, we're riding the bike. I think Jazz was riding an old school mountain bike over here. And
yeah,
Troy
it
was
my
riding
brother's bike.
Troy was riding a Debo bike and
That's the type of bikes I normally ride, the mountain bikes. So
bikes. And that's what reminded me of, like, yo, that's what I was riding this one time when I was a kid. I don't know, maybe like 12 or something. And I was so that was the story of, like, I was a little bully, or I was just a little
the neighborhood bully, huh?
I was doing some bully things at that moment. I was riding a bike and I was chasing this kid, and I was gonna throw him an egg.
You was gonna hit him with an egg.
An egg, was it an actual egg with yolk in it?
Yes,
or
like,
okay.
it was like an egg.
Or a boiled egg, because that
No,
looks
no.
like too.
No, it's just like an egg. I don't know why.
Wow,
I
you
can't
were
remember
a
how I had
bully.
it, but like I remember, I could vividly remember being at the park, and this kid was walking down the sidewalk, and man, I was trying to remember what kid it was, but like we're just being little knuckleheads, and so I had an egg, and I started chasing him. I wanted to hit him with the egg, and
this is why you on a bike.
I'm on the bike.
All right.
I'm on the bike. I'm chasing him down the
It's a
sidewalk.
lot going on.
Like he's running through the sidewalk, so I go up the sidewalk. There was a van parked on the side of the sidewalk, so the handlebar hit the back end of the van, and boom, I flew.
Flipped your ass.
I landed on I landed on the floor, and I'm guessing I passed out or something, because all I remember is like waking up and there's people around me.
So it was kind of like a Red moment.
Huh?
Kind of like Red. You
Yeah.
got knocked out.
Bruh, I'm laying there and hands spread out and everything, and there's people around me, and I remember someone asking, they're like, "Yo, what's that yellow stuff in his hand?" So I look over, and it's this damn egg. It's cracked, bro. So so I got yolk and shit on my hand, and bro, that was just instant karma. But like I get up, and like they were helping me out, so my chin busted, like all this was peeled off.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's why you got that double chin.
Mm-hmm. Not double chin, the little
The
scar right
little
here.
booty, the little booty chin.
Little booty chin, bruh. Like
Wow, that's actually a scar. It's not
it's
just
all this was peeled off, and so then I got in one of my friends rode a bike, and I hopped in the handlebars, and I'm riding back to my place with the holding on to the chin. I never got stitches or nothing. I just let it heal. But bro, like literally, like this was I'm hitting the mic. This is all like all the way down.
Straight hanging like you got knocked out with a
I got
1-2
knocked
combo.
out.
Huh?
Crazy.
Oh my god! I'm like just trying to imagine like how you flew off the bike in order just to cause that.
I don't know. I just remember like going up the sidewalk, hitting the van, and waking up to people around me.
I'm curious.
asking
Did
about the yolk.
you see the kid that you were chasing after that?
I'm trying to remember who it was. I'm pretty sure I did. It's a small town, so yeah, it was just
He's like, ha, karma.
karma. What's that little kid? Karma, Ryan. Karma. Yeah, man, that was instant karma. But that's one of my stories from riding a mountain bike.
Now we're gonna do like a misconnections to like see if we're gonna tell the people, spread the story so we could find
Find this kid.
find this kid.
Man,
Then
I'm
you
pretty
could
sure they're all laughing at
you
me.
could apologize.
Do you have a story, Jazz? Because I got one that just came to mind, so that's why I'm curious if you got one, Jazz.
I don't have one from bike riding because I mean
No, not bike riding.
Oh, just like as a kid. I'm
Yeah,
just thinking of like
childhood
tragic,
stories.
like things that we did. Yes, I have one actually. It's one of the best stories I love to tell about me and my brother. So me and my brother are 4 years apart. But when we were younger, we used to hang out all the time outside because we were only limited to like so many hours of playing video games. But hours.
Your parents
It wasn't hours. It was like 30
doing
minutes
the right
a day.
thing.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad that they did. And so we were playing like racing, and we had like this long yard, and there was this rose bush, and so if my dad didn't trim it, it almost like blocked off the grass that we would run by, and so it was me and my mom. My mom was like, "Ready, set, go," and when she said go, like we ran. I happened to be farther away from the bush, and my brother wasn't really paying attention, so he's running. He hits this bush so freaking hard, falls back, and he's just like scratched up on his face. He's crying because I think he was only like maybe 5 at the time.
Looking like Wolverine got
And
scratched, like
seriously,
scratched him or something.
Like his ear got cut on the side because the thorns just took him out. And so after that, my dad decided to get rid of that bush completely, so there were no more roses. There's another story, and this kind of shows just like how bad of a sister I was to him.
mean sister.
I was only a bully to one person, and that happened to be my brother. Everybody else, I was an angel to. So we were playing Cops and Robbers. Classic.
Okay. Classic.
And I found this roll of duct tape somewhere in my backyard that had been sitting there for a super long time.
Did you duct tape your brother?
We had a chair up
Put
there,
him up.
And I did. I duct taped him. Like I went around him in the chair. And then after I did that and we were playing, I think like our neighbor was over playing with us too. And which was funny because he actually didn't speak English at all. He spoke Spanish, but we hung out all the time.
Cool little Juanito.
How the hell did he even understand anything?
I know, but I mean, as kids, you don't really care. You just are having fun. Like
running.
we could kind of understand each other. Like he knew a little bit of English. I didn't know like hardly any Spanish at all. But I mean, he still came over and hung out because we were the only kids in that area. And so my dad comes out of the house and he sees my brother and he starts yelling. He's just like, "What did you do?" And I was just like, "Nothing, we're just playing." I didn't think I did anything wrong. Well, then when he goes to take off the tape, because it was so old, it was standing in the sun for so long, it was peeling at him, and then he just had like tape just all over him. Yeah, I was done. I'm so
How was that whipping that you got? Because I know you got beat.
You know what? I didn't that time. I've only been beat one time in my life that I can remember. I know. After that, because I learned my damn lesson. Shoot. I think it was because I was crying. We were coming back from getting pizza, and I remember my dad took me in my room, and he just spanked the crap out of me. And not to say it was abuse. It was well deserved. But yeah, after that,
Statute of limitations is up.
I never had ever gotten spanked again from then on out. I was like, I'm done. Like, that's all. My parents never really spanked us for treating each other mean. It was more if we like were disrespecting them. And so I think I like had thrown a tantrum somewhere. And so that's what caused it.
Stop being mean to your brother.
I know. So I didn't tell you what I did to him today. He was actually like in the living room. And so you know that prank that Dorian pulled on me? The one where you put the noodle in your mouth?
Oh, the TikTok joint.
The TikTok one. So I hid my camera in my kitchen, and he was sitting in the living room, and I was gonna do it on my parents, but like my dad and my mom are like so against like popping of bones. I'm like, dang, they're probably not even gonna like do it for me. So I was like, let me just get Jonah to do it because he doesn't know. And so I go over to him and I was like, hey, can you pop my back really quick for me? And he was like, yeah, like how do you want me to do that? And I was like, just
he doesn't even know.
And I'm just like, I'm gonna cross my arms, you just lift me up and it should pop my back. And I was just like, okay. And then I crossed my arms, I'm standing in front of him, and he was like, so what do I do? I'm like, literally just grab me and then like yank me up. And so I had it in my mouth, but he's asking me this as I have the noodle in my mouth, so I'm trying to say it without it sounding like I have already something there. And so he does it, and I cracked it, and I fall down, and he's just like, he's quiet.
Did he hear it?
He did hear it. Oh yeah, no, for sure, it was loud. I had the video on my phone, and it was so loud, and he just quiet. I'm laying there, and it was for a brief second. He was like, "Are you okay?" And
so it didn't work.
And
He didn't care.
I know Dorian's like, he didn't care, and I was like, I know, and I'm laughing, and he was just like, what happened? He's like, did you crack like a tooth or something?
Did you crack like a tooth?
And I'm like, dang it, I should have maybe not used the whole noodle, maybe just like a partial one, but
Epic fail.
You should have told him to crack your neck.
yeah, no, I don't trust him trying to pop my neck. He probably wouldn't know what to do. I know my mom, and I'm thinking like maybe I'll pull this prank on my parents. Well, my mom comes out, and I'm in my room, and she was like, what are you guys laughing about? Because me and him were laughing about it for a bit, and then my brother just told her right away what it was. I'm like, dang it, come on. And so
just so you guys know, Jazz is not good at pranks.
I'm better than Dorian at pranks.
Ooh.
Because you did the same to me, but you laughed immediately.
I can't keep a poker face.
When he went silent, I was just like, is he going to say something?
You guys talking about childhood stories. One that literally came to mind before I got here. I told y'all what I was doing. I was, man, when the stomach says, let it out, let it out.
I was like, wait,
So-
you told us what you were doing? I was like, the poop emoji?
Yeah, I sent the poop emojis just because I was like, I'm on my way, but just give me a second. I had a flashback to when I was in elementary school. I was at my hood elementary school in at Harriet Tubman, and I remember like when I didn't want to go to school, I would like do stuff to get my mom to come like check me out. And since I was like one of the favorites at the schools, like the secretary, she loved me. She also went to my church, so anytime I felt sick or whatever, she'll, call my mom. He's not feeling well, come get him.
How often did you pull that? I'm not feeling well. Until like it stops working.
Throughout the school year, I probably did it about 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
So this one time, my mom didn't like believe me, so whatever. One day I went and I like took a dump on myself. Wait. In my defense, I like me in public restrooms. It's a no-go. Like I'm not about to line no toilet. I'm not about to like none of that. And I was like, wow. F it. This is gonna be a way to go home early. And it sure was. And then
this guy. You sacrificed your jeans just to go home early?
No jeans, man. We wore school uniforms. So my gray uniform pants looked a little black in the back, and it just was.
Did anybody see you?
Oh yeah, and it smelled bad too. Like I remember.
Why would you share this with us,
dude? I think I might have been in like the 1st or the 2nd grade, but I used to be a bad kid.
That sounds like a nasty kid. So shitty kid.
That was one story that came to mind.
What did your parents say when you came home?
Well, my dad, he normally was at work. My mom was working too, but she just like basically her day was kind of done in a sense. She had to take me home, and I had to go wipe my ass and basically throw them pants away, get in the shower.
Wait, and all this because you wanted to go home early?
Yep.
This guy, you wild.
Hey,
Wow.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice.
I'm just curious, what did you eat in the cafeteria that day?
Who knows, man? It probably been like, cafeteria pizza or something, or some chicken nuggets.
You know what? I was never mad at cafeteria pizza.
I know.
Except like the little Tony's one. I did not like
The only thing I hate about cafeteria food, everything goes with what?
Milk.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be eating no damn pizza and have to drink a milk after. No chocolate milk either. Even though I like chocolate milk over white milk.
And now I think kids like have a bunch of different options.
Yeah, they got juices and
That's crazy.
So that was my
bro.
that was a childhood memory story that I had thought about. Come on, I know you guys got some more. Give me some.
I know. I'm trying to think
I
of
don't
one
know
that's more embarrassing.
I can't
on
top that.
myself.
I can't top that. Huh?
Y'all didn't expect me to go that route, huh?
Maybe one of these days. So, I used to go to daycare as a kid for a bit because my cousin runs a daycare. So she would all like me and my cousins went there. Well, I was the oldest of the group. All my cousins are a little bit younger than me, and so as the oldest, I was like, I put myself as the ringleader, and so I wanted to make a movie, like an at-home movie, and like I wrote a script. Everybody had their parts. My mom still has it. She's been telling me, she's like, you need to show the guys. After we were talking about the C.U.D.I.E film festival, she was just like, you should show them your first project. And
I need to see this.
One of these, we need to get a VCR,
Okay.
in order to watch it, and then you can
sure
see.
we could.
I'm sure Sam has one.
It is.
Dude, we used to do stuff like that too. My cousin Tony, he lived with us while we were growing up. He was older, he's probably being like you, and this guy would, like, we would have like talent shows in our living room. This guy would bring out the camera
camcorder
and record us, and my brother would be like the lead singer. I'll be right there with the guitar. My sister will be playing the fucking drum. Like, it's just a bunch of shit. Like, yeah, it was just a little talent shows that he would film us. I'm sure he said
like
tapes.
You got to get those out the archives. Yeah, man. When you mentioning that, I'm having flashbacks to at my church. We used to do what you said, like fashion shows, literally. And
you're the model on the
and
runway.
what?
I was
Like, what did you guys wear? Like,
everything.
Oh,
So, and actually, I think it was kind of normally around this time of the year, springtime. But you would have like
So when the
spring,
church's spring
summer. You'll have your church. We'll have like 4 to 6 different categories.
That's funny.
And man, I would always steal a show. And I think my uncle, I'm dead serious.
What's that one meme of that kid? What
He's all, this that splat. That splat right there.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
They always be asking me, hey, Troy, what you got on? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. This that splat.
No, for real though. Like, we would always be in, like, the suits and different categories wearing those.
Steal the show.
For real, because I was a young Troy, baby Troy, big head, and that was
Still
our
got that
thing.
big head. That's funny. This was stupid.
I can't deal with y'all. So with Easter coming up, what some childhood memories that y'all used to do for Easter? Come on, I know everybody used to get that
Bro,
that church fit and the outfit after, huh?
Not in the hood. Dude, me and my cousins, we used to joke about Easter because like we would like growing up in Huron, like there was like certain parks that you would go to celebrate Easter, and one, like, say like the Woodward Park of our area was Los Gatos. It's like it's out there, and like it's this big old park, and people would go out there. And there's this one time we all, like, because it would always be packed. There was this one year that we actually made it out there, and like my mom and aunts started making sandwiches and all that stuff, and we were like looking at the other people like, what the fuck are we eating sandwiches for? Like everybody else is barbecuing. So like we would just like laugh at it like as we got older, like, bro, man, we fucking eat sandwiches and shit.
But wait, how far was the park?
But I don't even
Like
it's a drive. It's
Oh,
out of
okay.
town. Yeah,
I was about to say, if y'all was,
yeah, you can't.
y'all should have just
so
brought
like,
the barbecue.
huh?
Y'all should have just brought the barbecue.
We should just brought it made. Yeah, no, they made like ham sandwiches and stuff.
Hey, they wanted y'all to be a part of the atmosphere. That was
Yeah.
the main thing.
Bruh.
They're probably just like, at least you got food.
It was just like, yeah, no, it was like a running joke. Like really, bro? We're over here eating sandwiches. It was
One thing I
funny.
miss, man, I was actually supposed to be home. No, that's tomorrow. Or I don't know, one of those days. Yeah, no, I was supposed to be
There's
home.
no such thing as a day of the week anymore.
Yeah,
what is it today?
I was supposed to be home in New Orleans, but last minute I canceled my flight because people was worried that I might have catch the corona. But dude,
Look, bro, if you this is what you could have done. You could have just said, I canceled my flight because I want to spend my birthday with you since you
lies. I just knew I was about to get some crawfish. I was like, soon as I touched down off the plane, let me get 5 pounds of crawfish.
This man over here having me go to Vegas with him for his birthday. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool. You buy the flight, we're going. This guy made sure I went over there celebrate his birthday with
He was
him.
going to turn up.
And my birthday comes around. He's like, nah, I'm out of here. Peace.
Flights was too cheap for me to
But
They're
not take that
cheap.
up.
It's so crazy.
the guy said, nope, you gonna stay your ass here.
That's all good.
I know. My mom said if you did go to New Orleans and you came back, she was like, you're not allowed to see
Where?
him after that. New Orleans? Sorry, New Orleans.
She caught it.
And just
Yeah,
just
nah,
like,
we were gonna see this guy. It was gonna be the C.U.D.I.E and Jazz podcast for like 2 months.
we would have to cut
For a
it.
solid
You never know.
14-day quarantine.
I was
We're gonna have to film through Zoom.
exactly.
People probably mad at us right now. Like, why aren't this fools using Zoom instead of? But
we might get to that point. I mean, I feel like we're still not even there at the peak of it yet.
like, yeah, like y'all are literally like the only people I've been around with. I mean, kind of sucks because you still have to go see your family. So, not sucks that you
I
have to see
know.
your
At
family.
some point, at some point, I probably will be
Look
cut
how you
off
worded
from
that.
seeing you
Yeah.
guys. So
Troy and out here.
I've
lonely and shit.
been roaming a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Dude, speaking of roaming, dude, why the crazy stuff always happen when I'm around? So I'm by my boy Daniel. Listen, I'm by my boy Daniel house, and we just chilling, worked out in the garage, throwing a football around and playing Monopoly, that type of stuff. So chilling, and we go to the corner store to go get some munchies because we coming back. The corner store got busted because they was selling water for like $30, cases of
is
water.
it the one up in North Fresno?
It is.
Oh, it's
and I was
that
like,
one.
take that.
What, y'all seen it on the news or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they got this big sign from the city of Fresno basically saying on a window that they got busted. So we come back.
What, to embarrass them, they have to put a sign?
Yeah, the city of Fresno put it up.
Oh, okay. I thought
Literally,
they
Wasn't
in
it-
English and Spanish.
Yeah. Didn't they get warned not to do it, and then they still did it?
Probably so.
That's
what
probably
they
why
get, man.
they put it.
$1,000 fine.
They shouldn't be doing that, man.
It was only $1,000. I thought it was more. That was like 10 grand.
Oh, it might have been. I don't know.
Damn.
No, I think it was 1,000.
I'd be like, was it worth it?
So we coming back in the parking lot. I'm in my car. I park, and there's this old lady literally just out there. And it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. This old lady is literally just like looking at another person's car, which I didn't know it wasn't her car,
Hers,
but
yeah.
she just was like, as if she's near the tire area, like scooting down.
Yeah.
And, we get out, we go, and my boy, he's like hiding behind a bush. He's like, hold on. Because we didn't know what this lady was doing.
No, because y'all ain't got nothing else to do, but
We ain't got to let you know we bored.
I'm gonna check this.
Dude, so I ended up like going all the way up to his balcony. He's still out there. And then he comes up to the balcony and he's like calling me like, dude, come here. He's like, she slashed that person's tire.
Dang.
This lady had to been at least like close to 60 years
Oh.
old.
Okay, she's not that old.
Yo, that's old enough to be slashing someone's
Yeah,
tires.
you too
What's
old to
wrong
be
with you?
slashing somebody's
You too
tire.
old. You should know. You should know better with your old ass.
Dude, so we on the balcony and she's like passing us, but she can't see us because we incognito in a sense. And we go down.
Was it nighttime?
It was nighttime. So we go down and check the car out, and it was, sure enough, it was flattened. So
Yeah.
he was like, "Damn, what should we do?"
I should have recorded for that TikTok.
I did record it.
Okay. No, you recorded her doing it?
No, man, because I wasn't worried about her. It was cold out night. It was cold that night. But come to find out, you know, I called the homie who's the law. He was like, dude, just call it in. Called it in. Police
So
came.
you're being 6'9"?
No, not me. I took the charge for my boy because he didn't want to, you know, have them people in his place.
Yeah.
So they went and called the family, the neighbor. It was a neighbor upstairs of the person who the lady from below was slashed the tires of the people from upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Quarantine. It's driving people crazy.
They said they didn't even know why. Like, they see the lady all the time and they're like, hey, are we bothering you or anything? Like, and they like, no.
Why did you slash my tires?
But I guess like early in the week she did like take a broom to the ceiling and like hit it a few times. So I don't know
Probably
if they're too loud up there or whatever the case may be, but
she got caught.
she got
To the extent of slashing someone's tires. That's
I was
crazy.
like, this lady too old to be doing that. But like, apparently like she's done it before and she's on some type of drugs, drinking problem, the whole shebang. So I'm kind of glad we did report it in. You just never know, especially because he got a kid out there. So
I know. I was like, does she know it's you guys? I'm just curious.
oh wait, and here's the worst part.
Shouldn't come after his tires.
My boy's girl. So while we looking at the car, my boy's girl looking for us because she doesn't know where we at. Soon as we come back, she just like pops out of nowhere and scared the shit out of us, dude. Because we thought the lady had a knife. So I thought it was the lady. Like,
Oh, you gonna rat on me?
yeah. Gotcha, nigga. so, dude, yeah, man. My week has been pretty interesting since.
Yeah, take note. Don't be slashing tires out there.
Yeah.
Or making too much noise, or your neighbors might slash your tires.
Has anyone ever slashed your tires? Key
Just
to your car?
No,
Break your window?
no breaking windows, no keys, car. I did have my tires slashed, but not from a female.
From the boyfriend?
No, not from the boyfriend. I was
Not from your boyfriend, from a girl's boyfriend.
I was a victim of like me and like 10 other cars downtown. You know how it goes.
Okay.
They like,
They just went on a spree. And
yeah, they caught us, and I'm like, I was pissed.
Jess, have you keyed someone's car?
No, God, no.
Have you slashed the ex-boyfriend's
No,
tire?
that was even
Wait, let
worse.
me ask you this:
Yeah.
have you broken someone's phone before?
No.
Like when I say broke, I'm talking about like
gotten
smash, pick it up,
Smash.
smash, pick it up some more and smash.
angry. No, I.
Can't you go to jail for that? Or like take
Can you?
someone's phone or something? Oh, I guess like, or taking someone's phone.
I'm not a like violent person when it comes
still mad.
to like being angry at somebody.
Lies.
I've
Still
never
mad
came at
about
you guys
that.
before.
Dude, that was a good phone that she smashed, and all those memories.
Oh wait, you're speaking from experience. It
Oh yeah,
sounded like
yeah,
it
yeah.
was too.
I had
Oh,
my
no.
my ex, the one who texted me today, asking me what seafood spot is in Fresno,
What is she?
So she could take her new boo.
so she could take her new boo. Nah, she's not even here no more. But yeah, dude, she smashed my phone.
Damn.
You should have replied. I don't know. It was in that. I had the address in that phone that you smashed.
That would have been funny. I was hurt too.
You should have said that.
I had just got back from Pismo, because I was riding.
But she had reasoning for that. You're out being a hooch, so. It's alright.
Nah, but dude, don't smash my phone.
Yeah, that's vicious. I don't think I've ever
I
had
ended up locking the door on her ass too.
it. Locked her outside.
I locked her out. I took her key off the key ring, so she wouldn't notice.
This guy's stupid.
Hey, if you want to be a savage, I'm gonna be a savage too.
Damn. Speaking of Savage, have y'all heard? Do you guys listen to what is his? Is it Party Next Door? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Probably so. I don't listen though.
All right. I only listened to it because I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and they're talking about this song that they felt as if he wrote it for Kehlani, and like I was just hearing them and like, God damn, what song is this? Because they're like saying like that's the anthem, like, oh y'all girls want to have those savage whatever.
Isn't that
like,
what it's called too?
it's called like Savage Anthem.
Savage Anthem. Yeah.
Listen to it.
Okay.
He's
Savage
like,
anthem.
like he's so they're talking about it like how can you make the word breathe, or was it breath? Yeah, how can you make the breath like the words sound so beautiful and but it be so hardcore because he's like he starts off like that. He's like don't hold your breath, and it just goes on like it's just like a savage song like bro like don't hold your breath like for my love like I'm gone. But
it's a good song.
To it. It's a good song.
It's alright.
Okay, like
I've honestly never really heard him like.
It's when you listen to it, you're just like, damn. He just like paints the picture for you of like how bad it was. So
you just.
But it sounds so nice when he sings.
No, well that's. It was a guy version of how these girls was like
I bust women your windows
how
out
these
your
women
car, like something like that.
Huh?
Like what's her name?
Carrie Underwood.
No.
Yeah.
Say like a
The
gen-
one
I bust
that-
your
Yeah.
windows
No,
out your car. That's not Carrie Underwood.
No, she does sing a song.
That's somebody black.
I know you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Never
Nah,
mind.
not
She
that
does have her own
Oh,
song.
not like
Damn, that song was for what we were talking about before.
that. Is it
but
Jennifer Hudson? It's gonna drive me crazy. Who was that?
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna listen to that.
See,
But I know
the
you're
one
talking
I'm
about.
thinking of is the one that's Carrie Underwood, where
No,
she talks about.
it's more of a like how like the Janae Eco song.
Oh,
like
gotcha.
kind of like I'm over you or like I'm gonna go out and do some savage things. It's like the guy version of that, right?
I don't know.
Jasmine
if it's
Sullivan,
like-
who's gonna drive me crazy.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her name in forever.
Because she's been busting people's windows out. That's why.
I guess that's
she
what
gonna be
happened.
released.
No, she had another song. It was a really good song. Dang, now I'm wondering if I have.
I'm sorry to get off topic,
That's fine.
No, there's no talk. You're good.
but
There's no topic.
did y'all see who was it? The Weeknd coming for Usher?
Did he?
What?
Like,
No.
wait. So I'm all for these battles. So and so versus so and so. But he kind of lightweight came for Usher. He said one of Usher's songs that he wrote, I can't think of the name of it right now, sounded just like a Weeknd song in a sense. He did it he mentioned it in a magazine or interview or something. And Usher Raymond fans didn't like that. So then Usher came on and he sung the song a cappella while laying down. And he was like, just to like throw some shade at the Weeknd.
Is it like hard to sing laying down or something?
Well, dude, it was a high pitched voice like he was singing in. Like, Climax. It was the song Climax.
Hit the notes.
No, I definitely can't hit the notes. But he, like, what's his name? The Weeknd was saying that it was.
It sounded like his song.
Yeah.
Do you remember what song? That
Climax.
Sounds like? Oh no, isn't it?
Oh, like
Climax Usher song?
what song of the Weeknd's?
Yeah.
I think he just meant like the Weeknd style in general.
Gotcha.
Can you
Like his melody or whatever.
Can you
Yeah.
call out somebody for stealing your style? Like that's kind of.
People do, but I mean nowadays, like say like with rap, everybody has the whole Migos song like da 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 like everybody does that now. But like back in the day, you like Snoop sounded like Snoop, Biggie sounded like Biggie, like Pac sounded like Pac, like no one sounded the same. If you did, like you'll get called out. Now they don't. So I feel like now R&B singers probably feel like they can, they copy each other. But
Speaking of also battles, 2 Chainz was trying to figure out who he should battle.
didn't he call out like Meek Mill or something?
Well, that was what it was coming to.
But that don't match.
I think that would be a good.
No,
I think they.
cause
They said no.
bruh, like, cause 2 Chainz actually has like club hits.
Yeah,
Meek Mill don't.
he got a few.
Which one?
Dreams and Nightmare.
That's a club hit.
That's a hit no matter where.
Alright.
They put that on the club. They play that a lot in New Orleans too, in the club. Welcome
Yeah,
to
but
my house party.
I guess so.
I can't think of all of them.
Yeah, but 2 Chainz got way more.
Yeah, I agree. But I thought that was at least someone he could battle and respect. Because he even came out, he was like, people say Tune. He was like, nah, Tune will like murder me. So he was just like,
Tune who?
Lil Wayne.
Oh, Tucci. Tucci.
So he was just like talking about, different people. And he just was like, I think Meek Mill would be a solid person. So it led me to believe, I was like, who else should battle? And that's when I was like, dude, Lil Wayne and M, or Lil Wayne and Kanye or somebody. As far as like just music wise, like I think it would be a good, but he'll never do it.
No, neither. I don't think either of them will do it.
Shit, after this quarantine keeps lasting, I think they all gonna be bored out there by
Trying to battle each other.
I was telling Dorian when I think it was like only 2 weeks in, and we found out this was gonna be longer. I was like, you know what I expect? Like after this, we were gonna have some amazing music once we're able to get out.
I'm
People are just gonna be
surprised.
stuck writing.
Yeah,
I'm
but I mean,
surprised.
I feel like some people need to. They need
to experience
they
life
need
in
to
order to
live.
write. Yeah.
to be inspired. Cause damn.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mixtape Weezy ain't dropped nothing.
We're gonna have another Tyga song.
Yo, Tyga's hella bored. Someone check up on Tyga.
Hey,
That guy be going crazy on his TikTok.
how you feel about that Tootsie song?
I don't like it.
I don't care for it either.
That's the Drake one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't like it.
I think
That feels hella forced. It's like
I was about to say.
just cause like the whole TikTok's going on, it's like they were sitting in a marketing meeting and be like, hey, we need a TikTok song. Something with a dance.
No,
It just felt forced.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
nah,
not even like.
I'm
I
cool.
think the first day the song was released, people was doing it.
people are
but
excited, but
It was really quick.
It
don't-
hasn't. Yeah, and it's too slow
It don't sound. It's not genuine. Like you could tell it's forced.
compared to like what's her name? The
Megan Thee Stallion.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Megan Stallion songs.
was-
her,
yeah, like-
her songs just like
Like you
people
can tell that
like it because it
it
feels
wasn't.
good.
It wasn't made for. It wasn't made for TikTok. TikTok used it and they made it.
Yeah, I think she got like 2 or 3 songs on TikTok that I be seeing.
Damn, TikTok's crazy, bro. So
I'm like way addicted.
man, I log into my TikTok, bro. I have hella likes and comments like
On that
every
one
damn
video.
day off of one video.
How many you at?
I know. What are you
Bruh.
at now? Because you were at what?
So,
7,000.
They putting some pressure on him. He's not a prankster. They putting some pressure on you, bro. You gotta.
That
they
is-
gotta get him drunk
Bruh.
to be a
That is the
prankster.
one
I'm a
good prank
prank-
that you do really well.
Nah. Oh yeah. Well, so
'Cause you've
you know,
gotten
I'm
me
known for
before.
this. Nah, like I'm not gonna say it because
No,
Man, people are gonna
can't- can't
but
Nah, don't tell them. They gotta follow your TikTok to see.
I know, huh? Throw out your.
so
is it a
I
handle?
made a. I guess I had an account already because I downloaded the app and then I went to make an account that said I already had one, so I used the password I use most time and it logged me in. It was an old photo. I was like, okay, so I've had one. So I started uploading and I was going through my old videos on my phone and I had this video where it was a late night at Tower. We're at Richie's
Richie's.
and
I don't think I was with you that day.
nah, I don't know who it was. Well, it was just like I'm recording myself. I didn't record no one else. So I loosened up the cap on. Man, y'all go check out the TikTok. But I pulled a prank on someone and so it's just like old footage I uploaded to TikTok. And
many
like
views
right
you got?
now I'm at 56.7K views
Damn.
And it's,
50,000.
and it's 8,400 and
Wow.
468 likes, like a couple of comments. Like it's like every day there's someone liking it.
It's
And I'm
keeping
like,
it
what
on
the
the
heck? Like
on the feed up top.
that's crazy. And so I can only imagine all like people that do nothing but pranks and all that.
All I got is 1,000. I got a few that got
That's
hit
still a lot,
1,000.
On the which one?
The Mexico. My
Oh.
shout out to my Mexican people because y'all showing me love out there.
I've been telling Troy like, cause there's a lot of there's how the TikTok works. Like there's a lot of like, you know how you could just use other people's voices. Like I'll send them like, bro, do this one. It's like a black dude speaking Spanish, and I like people are gonna like it.
I'm gonna have to fake the words because that's
While
not
you're
gonna be-
using someone else's voice, you just
Oh, that's
you're
true.
just like
Mouth
lip
along
syncing it
with
or
it.
whatever.
Yeah,
Bro, you should do it. I think it'll be funny. But yeah, well, what's your TikTok?
I don't even know. I just be all there like scrolling.
Yeah, my username is at CENCR. It's my way of spelling sincere, but it's just CENCR.
Oh,
And
that's
my-
what that is.
Yeah, I was just trying to be creative.
And my TikTok
because
is
isn't that the same as your
My Twitter?
Twitter? Yeah. And I was just like, what does he mean by this?
It's just like Senkel.
That's
CR.
what I assumed
Sin-
it was.
sincere.
I was
Sincere.
oh, I get it.
so my TikTok is the same as my IG. T Simeon 504.
It's the 504 boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Only two that did really well was the
Man,
Mexico and then the toilet.
The toilet.
The toilet. This guy busted the toilet.
It
Nah, but
happens.
like
I haven't seen
like
that one
it's been entertaining. Like when I'm in bed before going to sleep, I'm right there scrolling up.
It's like a better version of Vine.
Yeah, it reminds me of
Longer.
Vine exactly. Yeah. It reminds me of Vine, and I was like a huge fan of Vine. I was hurt. Excuse me, I was hurt when Instagram.
See, he was ready to cry.
He started choking up.
I started choking. Bruh, remember when Vine like it was dying? They started making like memes like R.I.P. Vine, fucking Instagram killed it and whatever.
Yeah.
But Vine was the thing. So yeah, you're right. It is like an upgraded, modern version of Vine, and I don't know. I like watching pranks. Anything with some humor in it, I'm with it. So we be tagging each other on it. Jazz don't have an account, so we can't tag her. So we still send them to her.
You always just send them to me separately instead.
But because of it, like, there's a couple of videos that I
People are
saved.
creative.
Bruh. They be doing some creative things, but like I'm into like the pranks and like just the like the funny part of it. Go ahead. Sorry.
So one of them that he had sent to me, is your battery charged, fool? One of them he sent to me. They had the Akon plan. I'm locked up.
Oh, yeah,
These
yeah.
fools was
They're
in the
dressed
yard.
up.
And then hold on, they
never
lifting
mind, that one.
they lifting weight, and they got two
The toilet paper?
two toilet papers on it.
Nah, but yeah, it's like I see someone like I'm gonna prank these guys with them, but I just like I said earlier, like I don't have that poker face. I can't stay serious. I was trying to prank Jazz like twice and I failed. Well, then I got Troy too with the
The Bobby Shmurda.
with the Bobby Shmurda
Well,
song.
I had just seen it, so I was like, nah, you ain't about to get
I was
me.
plotting the whole night. I like, dude, tomorrow when I see these fools, I'm gonna play.
Like, it makes it so easy for me to be pranked on by
you don't-
either of you guys because I don't have a TikTok.
So
unless
don't
I
get a
see it on
TikTok.
I know.
So,
I'm not gonna get it. I like keep telling myself, you guys should just send them to me separately.
yeah, no, it's funny. Like there's the FaceTime one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for the couples and
Yeah.
the side pieces and stuff.
I'm literally like if I'm around like female friends or whatever, like I'm just gonna do it just to see people's reactions or whatever. But that was funny.
You
Man.
guys' TikToks.
This is good vibes. Feel like haven't seen you guys in a while.
Because we
Good-
locked up.
Good catching up.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna go for another bike ride right now. I went for a bike ride before before we started here. Went around downtown. Oh yeah, and also Monday. No, I don't think we're gonna do it. Wait, what is this? Saturday? Monday we're supposed to press up some shirts with Root.
Okay, that's when it is.
I'm not sure if
When's it gonna drop?
so we originally had talked about it and with Kirk, shout out Root, people at Root. We talked about creating these shirts. So I came up with this illustration of the security building, you know, like it's locked up. That's our Fresno icon building or whatever. So all right, hold on, what the heck is this
Sorry,
guy
I'm over
doing?
here sending
This guy
selfies.
taking selfies. No, so I did this illustration just for fun. I was like, okay, I'll do it, and I'm like, people could feel free to repost and just, you know, stay Fresno strong and whatnot. And they hit me up. Our people from Root hit me up like, are you trying to make it a T-shirt? I'm like, I wasn't, but with the feedback that we're getting, like we can, you know. So we originally talked about doing 25 T-shirts and just sell them or whatever. And like the more we talked about it, like, do we just want to do pre-orders so we could sell more and like so more people could get their hands on them? And so I believe Monday he's pressing them up, and after that we'll do the pre-orders.
Has it been going good,
The pre-orders?
or at least the feedback?
Yeah, and I posted a little sample of it on my Instagram, and there were some comments and likes, and people sent me DMs asking like
How do I buy
for,
it?
yeah,
Where
for
do I buy it?
details. So
I went to their site and I was like, oh, it's not up yet.
no. So I believe he gets the T-shirts Monday, and then he's gonna start pressing up. He was gonna do some samples so we could do some photos and just let people know that they're gonna come. But yeah, I feel like we're the plan is to do pre-sales and go from there. So make sure to support support your local artists, your local hustlers. No, and
Hustlers.
yeah. So so that's what Roots trying to do. They're trying to every Thursday or whatever. Like they're trying to do a collab with different artists. So that would be
You
Which
talking
is
about
awesome.
every R-Hop or every Thursday?
every
Thursday.
Thursday.
Damn.
I was like,
they
we're
on
not
it.
gonna be here forever, Troy. I hope not.
Yeah, bro. We need a R hub soon. Like, but yeah. So make sure y'all support that T-shirt dropping. That'll be my collab with Root and
Dude.
whatever other artists they do as well.
Random, just because I'm thinking about it.
What's
How
up?
come y'all never told me about this one spot? Hold on. This one restaurant or taqueria or whatever it's called.
Where's it at? In Fresno?
Yes.
Okay.
Who?
Take a guess. I've never been to.
Castillo's?
No, I've been to Castillo's before. Don Pepe's.
You never been to Don Pepe's?
Never.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned Don Pepe's.
I feel like you mention it all the time, but I feel like Don Pepe's and Don,
Don Julio.
whoever the Dons, all the Dons, I feel like all of them are one. So I'm like, I don't want
Nah.
to go to no hole in the wall. But damn, dude, that
Which one
spicy shrimp. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh shit. That's right. They do, and they hook up like the micheladas and all that. Like,
Yeah.
They do a lot. I think that's what they're known for.
He didn't tell
So-
you because he doesn't eat it.
Yeah, I know.
It don't cross my mind. So
But it was good though.
the only I'm not sure which one you went to, but there's this one on Blackstone, like next to the what's next to it, like T-Mobile or something. It's I don't know. It's just
Probably.
I can't think of the crossing street, but it's Don Pepe's on Blackstone and
It's like South the Shaw. Like
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah,
south
yeah,
the
yeah.
Shaw. Okay, yeah, I know which one. That's
so
the one I
it-
went to.
It's just there by itself in the parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I could vouch for that one. Like it's fire. So like their asada tacos, it's a mean old taco, and like the way that they don't chop the asada like in little pieces.
So it's
and
thicker
crunchy.
cut?
So it's kind of like.
Oh,
to
it's
me,
like when you go to your
like a barbecue place.
and, yeah,
Like a.
like how David Jacinto be doing
Yeah.
with the
It's fire. Yeah.
asada.
Don Pepe's is dope. It's not like a. It's not a taco truck taco. It's
right.
It's like legit. Like this is what my family does at a.
I was
at a-
impressed.
Yeah.
So impressed so much. I'm going after this.
This guy.
Hey, I need my seafood fix. Damn, that was something else I was gonna say. I forgot. Oh, shout out to my friend Ariel. Happy belated birthday. I told her happy birthday the other day, but yeah. What y'all, Aries?
Aries, bruh.
Yeah. I barely like y'all, but it's all good.
I don't be knowing nothing about no signs, but like when you have conversations with people and be like, "What are you, Aries?"
I just
That's
know.
right. all y'all be like this, like, bruh, chill. You know nothing.
I just know.
But they might be right at some
I
things.
don't care for Leos. And
Why?
Because my ex smashed my phone. So the moment that happened, I'm like, all right.
Wait, what months are Leo's?
Right before Virgos, which is I'm a Virgo. So it's like August to maybe like August 29th or something,
No, never
or
mind.
I
28th.
don't know. None
I
of
was
that.
trying to think of somebody, but never mind. They wouldn't have fit in that.
Stop trying to think about people, man.
I was like, that explains.
Don't be that person.
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I
it
can't
does be like
person
that,
'cause
like-
Nah, people just
I'm a Pisces, and I like read the stuff about Pisces. I'm like, that's not me.
Wait,
look
wait.
at, I feel like people just look at people read people. What do you call it? What is it?
Horoscopes.
Horoscopes?
Yeah.
You read it and it's like, if it's something that's good, you'd be like, yep, that's for me. Yeah, that's for the Aries. And then if it's something that they don't want to believe or something that they don't want to go through, like nah, like that thing ain't real. Like that ain't for me.
Have you heard the song by Tyrese, "Signs of Lovemaking"?
Nah, bruh.
Bro, this is a classic song. You never heard this song?
Not for Mexicans, bruh.
Dude, I actually seen a person on TikTok do a video. I'm
trying to-
assuming you never heard of it.
Wow.
I'm assuming you.
I mean, I don't know off the top of my head.
Well, it's a song when he's
If
talking
you
about.
could play it, that'd be great.
He's talking about all the zodiac signs.
Okay.
Um,
I don't be
No,
rocking with
maybe
Tyrese
not.
like that,
I
bruh.
don't think so.
what man? Tyrese used to go down. Like,
Wow.
Not like
TMI.
that,
So what was it? Was he just like saying
but
like
he's
how
singing
they are?
a little bit of like basically what signs he like, what signs he's not really into, the whole shebang.
You know, it's funny.
Oh!
You're saying that song, and I'm thinking of the.
I feel like he talked to
song,
I feel like he talked to us about this song before,
Probably so.
not so long ago.
But I feel like some of these females I was talking to don't know about it. I'm like, bruh, this was a popular song, but then again, it was around our era,
Yeah.
more yours than mine. I was a youngin.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm 29.
I was a
about to be 30
youngin.
tomorrow.
I was a youngin. By the way, Caleb said, "What up? Happy opening day." Oh, that was another thing. MILB, Fresno Grizzlies opening day at home. Happy opening day.
Yeah, I got my hat on for that.
Come on, bruh. I got my F. You ain't even.
I'm wearing the F,
even-
bruh.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
It's an F.
It's an F.
Old English.
It's kind of
English?
weird though. It's like
But
I'm like
our
trying
originally opening day would have been the 14th.
Yeah.
But still, like in my head, I'm like, man, I remember like right before we
So
had
yeah,
shut
it's
down
like
the
we would have been on the road on
In Tacoma.
yeah, for what was it, the 9th?
yeah.
The 9th.
Yeah.
So
It
okay,
would've been,
I'm dressed in my Grizz gear on the 14th because that would have been our opening day home game.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't wear like grid stuff. I just wore my hat.
Well, you're really a little late because
How
that
so?
passed.
Technically, yes.
But yeah, man. What else y'all been doing? Keep me busy.
I've been watching TV. Well, a TV show called
Which one now?
Below Deck. A TV series. It's an older series. I'm catching up now. And I've just been playing my game, Call of Duty.
Yeah, Troy got me into this. I think we talked about it in the last episode, the Tiger King.
You're still watching it?
Tiger King.
No, I watched that like in 2 days.
I
I was
watched it all in one
texting
day.
Troy like, "Yo, what the?"
Hey, I
like,
sent them.
Wait, these guys are gay?
I sent them a meme. Hold on, wait. No, not a meme. I sent you a post from President Trump last night. His son, I guess his son like said something about we need to get him free or whatever.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then one of the reporters asked President Trump, has he watched Tiger King? And he's like, no. He's like, oh, your son tweeted about it. And he goes, let me take a guess. Don or whoever his son
Yeah.
it is.
How many kids is
And I don't know. But yeah, no, he just like started laughing. He's like, I'm gonna have to look into it because he's trying to get pardoned for
Damn.
the murder or whatever.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Free Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Hey, we gotta
People
get some
loving that.
shirts. Free Joe Exotic.
Nah, keep his ass sitting there. Bro.
We gonna do some Sabre podcast shirts in Tiger skin or something.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I've been seeing hella memes of it. Like it was like a painting on the wall, and it was Tony the Tiger, and it said Carol's husband tasted great. Like, crazy.
Where's your husband at, Carol?
That's a good one.
That lady's pretty.
Hello, cats
Loony.
and kittens.
Yeah, she's
loony for
something.
sure.
She's loony, bro. Nah, man. What's up with you?
What have I been watching?
No, or just what have you been doing to keep busy, other than
Chilling with my mom.
working out and.
I know working out has probably been the only like real consistent thing. Working in the mornings and like a little bit in the afternoons, but like besides that, it's just been like cooking with my mom.
That's dope.
We'll watch TV and move. We've been watching a lot of just like random Netflix movies.
That's the best.
Like we saw.
And then you'd be like, man, I wasted time on this one, but this one was really good.
There were a couple, and then I introduced my dad to the show. Well, I think he's seen like one episode, but Blackish.
Blackish.
I've been wanting to show him this one episode that's called Black Monopoly. So I had to show him that one. I haven't been doing too much, not too many crazy things, just reading, trying to finish a book because I'm just like the slowest reader ever. But I'm like the grocery store getter, so it's not like I'm just always home. Like I'm also out doing stuff, and so my mom really can't leave the house, so it's like up to me and my dad and sometimes my brother, but my brother buys the wrong things, so
Man, you just
And
been
so-
bashing on your brother this whole
I know, I
episode.
feel so bad.
Yo, Jonas,
yeah.
we got you, bruh.
It's
They go
because
power
I've been-
slam
it's
her
'cause
ass.
I've been stuck in the same house with him, and we share our rooms are next to each other.
All your
So we
life.
have yeah, I know.
Damn.
Actually, most of my like young life we shared the same room up
crazy.
until I was 16, and then we finally got our own rooms.
And they
I
started.
know.
Then they started
think-
moving on up like the
I think-
Jeffersons.
I
Moving
know.
on.
The tension's high in our house sometimes. No, it was funny though. My dad had to go grocery shopping on Sunday, and my dad, when he does grocery shop, he always goes with my mom. Well, my mom sent him out with the list, and she wrote exactly like, here's like the store layout. This
Damn.
is just in order for my mom's the best at lists. Like it's the greatest thing. She's also like, she has to make like 3 different drafts of it.
Detailed.
We do,
Right.
yeah, we joke about it.
I'll be showing up with no list.
I know your no list like gives me anxiety. Like I need a list in order to go, which is from her. But he kept calling her like that morning. She comes out of her room and she's like, you know how many times your dad has called me to ask me where something is at in the store? And I'm like, he doesn't know. Like you know the store like the back of your hand now.
That's
and
funny.
so it's been fun. We haven't like torn at each other's necks, so that's good. I think like me and my mom working, it's kind of like we're in the same boat. Except we do get a couple. Shh, I'm on the phone. So we're
The struggle.
attitudes.
All right.
I don't have that problem. Oh,
They'd be telling Nola. Shh. Nola's Troy's dog, by the way.
Lent is
Over.
officially over.
Which I didn't know it ended on Thursday. I thought it ended on Easter Sunday. So I forgot to share that information with my mom.
So we popping this bottle of champagne tomorrow.
Champagne. Yeah, man, I'm ready to have
I'm
a
expecting
mimosa.
a bottle of Moet from each one of y'all.
Bottle of what?
Moet.
At this point, if you guys now want to cash app, but we go direct it
Ching,
to Troy. I'll make sure he gets all his gifts.
Right. And myself. We got to pay for the cake, for the food, for the drinks.
Well, yo, we having some tres leche
Apparently
cake.
he's a stripper. I'm
No.
just kidding.
Well,
You're the
we can't have that.
Hey, if they got any strippers open, let me know.
They're gonna be 6 feet away. It's like you
We
really
turning
can't
on.
touch
We're
him.
gonna turn on the screen and throw money at the
No,
TV
I'm
screen.
gonna get them in an inflatable thing so we could just throw the money in it.
This guy. Nah, keep yourself out there at Gold Diggers. No, stay over there.
They
That's
close,
fun.
bro.
Are they?
Yeah.
I heard. I
crazy.
think it was like this is on the radio. Some strip places in New York and like East Coast. They were already like doing virtual reality.
That's crazy.
Which I'm just like, is that really the same? Like, do you really need to go so badly that you have to do the virtual reality?
That's Troy.
So, yeah.
Oh, I just been looking at the TV throwing money. Recycling my
That's
ones.
funny.
But yeah, man, it's been a good
Wait,
few
we forgot
days.
one more person on what he's been doing
I thought he touched on it.
Nah.
besides watching Tiger King.
Tiger King, nah. I've been trying to be creative out here. As you can see, I stood up the keyboard that just been standing on the wall, and I put it to use. Nah,
People are like, oh, he just moved it.
yeah, no, like I connected the keyboard. I had a YouTube. It had been years since I played the keyboard, so I had a YouTube how to set the tracks up and try to make a beat and whatnot. That and then just been trying to sketch out these coloring pages, which we did one with a baby Troy, inspired by a baby Troy over here.
And was it your nephew?
Yeah, looking
We
just
got
like my
the-
nephew.
Yo, that was funny. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, I was kind of. So I had told myself, I think I told y'all like I'm not gonna post these, but I'm too excited not to post. And I had this vision of a. All right, so like the story behind this coloring book that I want to do. I want to create pages with the characters that are inspired by friends or just people I know with dope careers, like athletes, photographers, DJs, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of friends that have these dope careers, and I was thinking of one came to mind. I was like, this kind of represent Troy, but I at first I had a vision of a little kid holding a little teddy bear for certain reasons, and then when I started sketching this kid inside a bear suit came to mind, and I was drawing it. I was like, all right, like he has the little fro, not a fro, but like the little curly hair. And at the end of it, like, yo, this kind of reminds me of Troy's nephew instead of Troy. So I hit this well, like, yo, get a photo from your niece so we could do a side by side. That was
Your
funny.
nephew did look pretty spot on. That was
funny. So yeah, no, I just been doing that. I have a little list of things I did. I think I post. I don't think I did post like this little kid running this little marathon. So yeah, I have like these little themes that I'm gonna work on. But that's what I've been doing.
So you're gonna drop this coloring book and then also an album?
No, we're gonna do a soundtrack. The instrumental. Nah, but yeah, I mean, I've been talking about this for a while, and now we have that time, and I've been digging into that, like the inspiration, the bag, and yeah, we good.
So
God damn, we went in on an hour already.
We had a lot of stories.
Yeah, cause spit them out, cause this might be the last episode we do in a while.
That's true. No, hey, if we don't see each other, we'll figure out like how to do it on Zoom. There was like some meme I saw. It was like naming all these really like famous people from like back like during like the plague times. They're like so and so figured out like how to make light or start electricity and just random things. And I was like, you will figure out how to unmute yourself on Zoom. Unmute.
Yeah.
I'm always on mute.
Dude, yeah, now we have we have our work meetings through Zoom now. And I seen Troy had it on mute. I like, wait, how do I do this?
Yeah, you can.
So like, yeah, so I did it, and that's how
I think I texted his ass. I was like, bro, mute your phone.
I've never heard sound from you.
Because I keep it on mute now.
I thought it was like never on mute, or I thought it was on mute this whole time. So you saying that it was, and I was
you know what was funny? And I wish I would have did it just to get the screenshot. So what was it like last week where Milo's texts us because we've been having our meetings at 9:00.
Yeah.
And he texts us like a little before that, like around 8 or around 9. He said like we're moving the meeting to 10, and like I literally like I was asleep, like I seen it like okay, I literally wanted to reply like say less, send a little sleepy emoji because I went back to sleep and I just put my alarm for like 10 minutes before. Yeah, freaking Zoom.
That's how these Zoom calls, especially the morning ones,
half asleep.
They're just like half asleep, just rolled out of bed.
I'm just gonna select not to show the video.
I
So
know.
don't show me.
I was out. That's why I couldn't show video.
Dude, I was like listen to the radio station. I was hearing them talk about how they've saved money from traveling because now they could Zoom, like they've been Zooming with family and doing it in big groups, and then like seeing Instagram, seeing Twitter, and seeing people talk about how they miss certain friends and all that. They're like, dude, like why all of a sudden, like when you were free, like when before all this, like you had the opportunity, the chances to go and visit these people, like you weren't even doing it. So now like, bro, like why are you complaining now? Like now people want to start seeing each other through Zoom or texting and whatnot.
Oh yeah. Well, I think at this time too, you're also not only are you thinking about
keep that same energy.
Yeah, right. I know
you weren't hitting me up before this quarantine. Don't hit me up now.
That's what I was thinking too. I was just like, and I did it. I reached out to some friends that are different states, but like I don't talk to them all the time. Like I like their photo, I'll comment and every now and then, and check up every now. But like I did after.
Now you get the text like I miss you, like. Like you didn't miss me a month ago?
I like a lot of my friends up in Washington, because that's where it's like really bad. Like I messaged them like soon after they got hit pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, just thinking about you guys. I hope you're safe. Like a lot of them live in the Seattle area, so and they have like families and stuff, and so I'm just like, I hope everybody's good. But no, and I mean it's very quick just to say like, because what happens if like this takes them out? You never got to say anything.
Yeah.
Not to be so dark about
Damn,
it.
bruh.
Right?
But
On
no.
that note.
But no, it's been
That's
good.
all, folks.
It's been good though, because like one of my friends she lives in New York, and me and her have just been going back and forth, and I'm just checking on her because she's living by herself. And
Dude.
she's been locked up this whole time, and
they won't let her out.
And so they won't let her out. No.
I was about to interrupt you. Just wait, are you done? Go ahead.
I was gonna say she had messaged me after we had been going back and forth. She was like, "Yo, like we should FaceTime. Like it's been a while since
You're like,
back."
nah.
No, I wanted to. I missed her. Like we used to work together with the Diamondbacks, so we used to hang out all the time.
Yeah. No, right now we're talking about taking them out, dude. I just screenshotted it earlier, and I was gonna send it to y'all. It's this meme with a girl taking a selfie in a mirror with a booty up and everything. And they added wings to her, and you know how like when someone passes away they do the picture of like a portrait of them with wings and the clouds.
The
and all that.
clouds, yeah.
So it said like, it said something like when, it said something about like when your family can't find a photo of you.
Oh no.
It says when you die and your family can't find a normal picture of you. Look at that.
Bro, somebody created me a flyer one time. I forgot
That was
who
me,
it-
fool.
Oh yeah, that was your creation.
With the doves.
Yeah.
It's funny because so when I was talking about the drawing I did of the little cartoon version of you, I went down your Instagram. I'm like, let me try to get like the little features or whatever, and I came across that flyer for your birthday. And I was reading the comments, and what did someone say? Like, man, I literally, when I seen this, I thought you died or something.
Yeah, man. The
They didn't
comments
get it,
was, yeah, they didn't get it.
Because it was black and white. There's some doves.
Yeah.
Troy there. Have you seen it?
I have seen. You showed it to me when I first started working.
That was funny. But it was all, because I think I had created the
Because
filter
it-
first.
Yeah, because it
And it
was
said,
for
like,
the
It
back
said,
of that
It was
ass
your
up.
birthday,
Troy's
wasn't it?
birthday
Yeah.
with doves, and it's just like on some
It's
Birdman.
all up to.
So when it does come up to his birthday, like you guys reshare it on Snapchat. So I've seen
Gotcha.
seen it that now.
What's this guy doing? You
I
live?
know. Either he's
We live
or
because that
he's-
means let's start rapping. Hey, they excited. They said new episode ?
I know
Question
people
mark.
are probably like, you said you were gonna drop something. You said you were gonna drop one, and we didn't.
Yeah, I wanted to drop an episode because I had to apologize for to Jazz for being an ass to her, but yeah, I didn't want to do it, so we didn't do it.
You apologized to me like
yeah,
off
but I wanted to do it
camera.
on air.
There you go.
No.
That was so sincere. You are forgiven.
This is the end of our episode,
Yes.
guys. They've been rambling on for a little minute.
So it's like I said, this might be the
Catching
last
up though. But any last words?
time. No,
Let's set up Zoom calls, people. I'm just kidding.
let's
feeling
look up
lonely.
a
Oh, a quote.
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 It's all right. We
Keep talking. I think I might have one.
We're gonna do a quote of the day for the people since it's been a while, and this one is releasing on Easter. No, when is it releasing?
Day before.
Day before Easter.
Saturday.
Yeah, we
Saturday.
all over the place. So stay tuned Saturday,
No one
guys.
knows what day of the week it is.
Saturday we releasing.
Yes, sir.
What up, Stunner?
Oh, okay. I know.
Go for it.
I came across this the other day. So the quote is, "The world has slowed down so you can rediscover yourself."
Facts.
Facts.
I don't know who said that, but I like it.
Stunner said that. Yeah, man. So
We good?
we good. I think we good.
Happy birthday
Hold
once
on.
again, Vato.
Can I just read what my mom just texted me?
All right, hurry up.
So,
He said, bro, what
so my mom's home. I'm guessing she probably just called it a day. She was like, when you spend too much time at home, you start watching Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition.
What?
It's like with your spouse and feel good about yourself.
Hip Hop Edition?
Hip Hop Edition. But she's saying she said when you watch Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition with your spouse to feel good about yourself.
What is that like when like Coolio and all them went with their wives?
To like a house and they're all stuck together.
That's funny.
That's so funny. Okay, that was it.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. This is C.U.D.I.E Podcast. Happy Easter. Happy birthday.
Yo. Yeah, Cash App. $ Dorian Castro.
Send those birthday gifts.
Send them birthday gifts.
Y'all have a good one.